Alright, so what are we saying now? We are saying that the angle, you can see the various diagrams I've used to illustrate this question to explain the concept that the angle subtended, the angle at the center, is twice the angle subtended at the circumference of the circle. You need to know these laws, you need to know these theorems in your head. So if you call this place x and you call this place y, it simply means that your x is 2y, and the reason is because it is angle at the center. The angle at the center. So what is the angle at the center? The angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference of the circle. That's why I said the angle subtended by the arc, this is the arc, is twice the angle at the circumference of the circle. So in this case too, we have it this same case. You can see this one now. Look at the arc here. So you have to be able to trace it. Look at the arc here. So from this same arc, if here is your x and here is your what, here happens to be your y, definitely your x is 2y. The reason is not far-fetched. It is called the angle subtended at the center of the circle. That means the angle at the center is twice the angle subtended at the circumference of the circle. Now, if you observe, these are all minor arcs. You can see them, they are all minor arcs. What happens to the major arc? What happens to the major arc? So now, you know when you have a major arc, when it is greater than 180, that's when you have a major arc. So anything from 181 upward, it becomes a major arc. So now, what happens here? So look at this angle here. Look at this angle here. So if I label this place my x, and here is my y. This is the case here. So what is y? What is x? X is 2y. It is not this one here. Don't do it this one. It is not this one here. It is x is 2y. That is another form here. X is 2y. The angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference of the circle. X is 2y. Reason, angle at the center. You must always write your reason. The same thing is applicable here. This is angle in a semicircle, and you know that the angle in a semicircle is what now? Is equal to 90. I'm going to show you that quickly. So if here is your y, so if here is your y, so if here is x, and you know that this place is actually 180. So if here is 180, definitely here is not now. Here is not 90. So what is the reason? The angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference of the circle. These are things you must know very, very well if you are going to do well in solving this question, as the case may be. So let's go to theorem 5. Let's see how to answer such questions in theorem 5. Alright, so looking at theorem 5. Theorem 5 says angle in a semicircle is a right angle. So let's quickly show that the angle in a semicircle, don't forget that it's a semicircle because it is a diameter you are going to have in this case. So we are saying that the angle in a semicircle is at right angle. I've just shown you that earlier. So let's label this point P. Let's label this place as A. Let's label this point as what? As B. So now this is our hole. We should know that this is an angle on a straight line. We should know that our AOB is equals to 180 degree. Reason, angle on a straight line. If you write anything, you do not put your reason, it's not going to be accepted. You must always write your reason whenever you are solving questions in circle geometry. The reasons why you are saying it is equals to something. It's a must. You write it there. Now, if you write that out, if you are saying that your AOB is equals to 180, definitely we know that your AOB, your AOB is equals to 2 times APB. The reason, because AOB is equals to 2 times APB. The reason is because it is angle at the center. Angle at the center is twice the angle subtended by the circumference, subtended by the arc at the what now? At the circumference of the circle. So now, what is your AOB? Your AOB is saying 180 degree, so which is equals to 2 APB. So if you make APB solve the formula here, what are you going to have now? So we are saying that our APB is equals to 180 over 2. So what is APB now? Your APB is equals to 90 degree. So we have been able to show that the angle in a semicircle is the right angle. So, and that is exactly what we are saying from this proof. So with this now, we're able to solve questions as regarding to this. We're able to solve questions as regarding to this particular question. So let's solve examples now.